Have you ever wondered what actually happens inside a narcissist's head when they meet someone they just can't break? When they throw everything they've got at you, all the manipulation, all the mind games, and you just stand strong? Well, that moment is basically their worst nightmare. And we're about to pull back the curtain and see exactly why. This right here, this is the core of it all. See, your resilience isn't just a shield. Oh no, it's an active weapon. Your strength literally becomes the thing that starts to make them come undone from the inside out. So let's start right at the beginning. That first moment their control just fails. For them, this isn't just a little bump in the road. It's a psychological earthquake. It all kicks off with something called cognitive dissonance. I mean, think about it. The narcissist's entire world, their whole identity, is built on one simple, powerful belief. I am in control. But when you don't break, you present a fact that their brain just can't process. I couldn't control them. It's like their internal wiring short circuits. That contradiction is something they find absolutely unbearable. And it goes even deeper than that, because you didn't break. You did more than just resist. You saw something. You got a peek behind that carefully crafted mask. You saw the fragile, insecure person hiding back there. And that knowledge, well, it makes you incredibly dangerous in their eyes, because you hold a truth about them that they can never, ever control. Now, that initial shock, it doesn't just fade away. Nope, it metastasizes. It grows into a long-term, nagging obsession. You become the one puzzle they can't figure out, the one game they couldn't win. And this obsession, it has a pattern, a cycle. They will replay conversations over and over in their head. They'll analyze every little thing you did. They might even, check in on your social media to see how you're doing. But here's the kicker. It's not because they miss you. It's because they are desperately trying to figure out where they lost control. You're the main character in the story of their one great failure. Which brings us to this huge concept, narcissistic supply. The easiest way to think of it is like their emotional fuel. It's the attention, the drama, the admiration they need to feel real. By staying calm and just walking away, you didn't just leave. You calmly walked over and turned off their life support. You cut off the supply they need to survive. And here's where things get really weird. Once they've lost you, they often start to put you on this strange pedestal. Not because they loved you, but because you were this premium, high-quality source of supply that they just can't seem to replace. In their mind, you're the one who really saw them, who challenged them, and that makes you unforgettable. Okay, so this is the real turning point. This is where every attempt they make to get that power back just backfires, and the whole dynamic flips on its head, permanently. You have to understand, narcissists are master storytellers. They write a script where they are always either the hero or the victim. But you refuse to read your lines. You didn't beg, you didn't chase them, you didn't fall apart. By choosing your own peace over their constant chaos, you basically just walked right off their stage, and you took the whole story with you. So when all else fails, what's their last move? Indifference. It's a performance. They have to act like you were totally insignificant. But don't get it twisted. This is just damage control for an ego that has been absolutely shattered. And this is where you can see the split so clearly. Publicly, they're putting on a show. Oh, you were replaceable. I never really cared anyway. But privately, the obsession is still running on a loop. The question, why couldn't I break them, is still haunting them. The fact that you're still taking up space in their mind is the one thing they just can't stand. So what's left? Resentment. They start to resent your peace, your clarity, your strength, your happiness. Why? Because you represent the one thing they desperately want but can never have: genuine, authentic control over their own lives. Your independent happiness is a constant, glaring reminder of their failure. And that, my friends, brings us to the final, unavoidable truth of this whole messy situation. Your healing, your journey to find peace, it's not just for you. It becomes the final, undeniable proof that they were defeated. So if you had to rank it, what really gets to them the most? Well, being ignored, yeah, that definitely stings. Being exposed for who they really are, oh, that hurts even more. But there is absolutely nothing, and I mean nothing, more devastating to a narcissist ego than watching you thrive without them. Your success is the mirror they can't stop looking into, and they hate what they see. So after all of it, after all the drama, the chaos, the manipulation, what is the one single thing that truly shows they've lost? The one thing they can never touch, never manipulate, and never, ever take from you again? It's your peace, your inner peace. And that peace, it's so much more than just a feeling. It's a statement. It shatters their whole illusion of being all-powerful. It proves that their mask isn't perfect, that their destructive power isn't guaranteed. You become the living, breathing proof that they can be overcome. So we'll end on this thought. Realizing that you or the one they couldn't break isn't just an ending to a painful chapter, it's a beginning. It's a source of incredible power. So the real question now is, what are you going to build with it?